In this video, we're going to look at what is the key to solving your problems and also to becoming creative. We're going to take an example from Steve Jobs' life. Steve Jobs was one of the most creative people in his generation. He transformed his life with some of the products of his company like the iPad, the iPhone, and the iPod. And he was a meticulous planner. He planned everything in great detail. He even planned his own funeral. When he passed away, at his funeral, his instructions were that everyone who attended his funeral was to be given a copy of a book. What book was that? That was Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. Now you must be wondering, why would someone, one of the most creative minds of his time, why would he give a book on yoga as his parting message? Well, the reason for that is simple. He understood one of the fundamental aspects of yoga and Indian philosophy in general, which is that if you want to solve your problems or be creative, you have to tap into the higher intelligence that is within you, which is the intelligence of the soul. Now, how do you access the intelligence of the soul? Well, our soul is always speaking to us. It speaks to us through our intuition, and it speaks to us through our feelings, especially our gut feelings. So if you have to take a major decision in your life, follow your intuition and follow your gut feeling. You can only do that when you still the mind. So when you're facing a major problem, if you're thinking excessively, the best thing you can do is keep the mind quiet. Then you will find that a single thought or an idea will suddenly pop into your head, which will be the best move for you to do, the next best step for you to solve your problem. And that's the step you should take. Steve Jobs also said that you should have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you want to become. Everything else is secondary. Patanjali also said that when you still the mind, the wisdom that dawns on you is extraordinary. So when you want to access the wisdom of your soul, keep the mind aside and listen to your intuition and your gut feelings. In our next video, we're going to look at the law of karma, because the karma is something that controls our destiny. So we're going to look at what are the rules of karma and how do we set this law aside and how can we control our own destiny.